But for now, let's talk about all things ICT in Zambia, IT in Zambia, as we get into this conversation with the ICT Association of Zambia. We started this show 2 weeks ago, talking ICT with ICTAZ. We started off the show on a grad note with the CEO of the association joining us, Mr. Chela Silavwe, and just to set the pace for the coming weeks as we continue talking more about why this association is important for the country, for members, and for those who, for whatever reason, are delaying to be members when they need to be, when they are expected to be by law. And that is why we have this conversation every single week. This morning, we are joined by the Chairperson for Professional Development, Mr. Andrew Kampolo. Good morning and welcome to the Phoenix Breakfast.
Good morning, Chimweka, and thank you so much for hosting me.
We're doing a bit of some chimboy around here, so if you see a lot of powder around, don't mind. Just so we know, are you safe? Do you need some powder on you?
Very safe, Chimweka. I'm the one putting the powder.
Okay, just had to make sure. But one thing that we know we definitely make sure of is making sure that people's professional development takes place with the ICT Association of Zambia. 2 weeks ago, we hosted the CEO, Mr. Silavwe, like I mentioned earlier, and he shared valuable insights about the association and its legal foundation. He had emphasized that ICTAZ is established by law and that no one is permitted to practice ICT in Zambia without being registered with the association. Then last week, we heard from the chairperson of the Membership Registration Board, who was walking us through the process of registration. Now, across these two episodes, one thing stood out for me clearly, and that's that there are a number of benefits that people get to enjoy by being a member of the association, and one of them is the aspect of the professional development. Let's talk about this more and what exactly this is. Give us more context as to what this is for ICTAZ and why it's so important.
Thank you, Chimweka. So, as you may be aware, ICTAZ is a professional body. We regulate ICT professionals in Zambia. But just beyond regulation and compliance, the ICT field itself is a dynamic field, and you find that there is a lot of emerging technologies and methodologies. And to really get the maximum benefit out of technology, our professional members need to ensure that they are continuously up to date with the latest trends. So we've implemented a continuous professional development policy, which basically requires a member to upgrade their knowledge from time to time to ensure that their practice is relevant. So you find that in a calendar year of 365 days, a professional needs at least a minimum of 30 continuous professional development points or CPD points to be able to renew their practicing license. And this is a commitment that a practitioner should put into their practicing license so that they show relevance, that they are focused on ensuring that they remain professionals and their skills and knowledge is up to date. As you may be aware, the technology field is quite dynamic, and we don't want professionals that are practicing without really understanding the modern trends that organizations as well as society can benefit from. That's why we've implemented this policy.
Okay.
All right. Now, you have mentioned that you have circulated the policy to all, obviously, stakeholders way back, including on your website for awareness reading to implementation. So when exactly will you do the actual implementation, and how will it be administered?
Thank you so much. So the implementation started this year in January, and all the events that we've hosted as the ICT Association of Zambia, including our past AGM, forms part of the qualifying events for somebody to earn CPD points. And we've actually issued some certificates to our members that attended our events this year. And all the member needs to do is to log in onto the ICTAZ website and produce or provide some information and evidence of having met the necessary CPD points. So how it works, Chimweka, is that if you're attending a professional or technology presentation from a vendor that offers some technology solution, and they are hosting that event for an hour, usually that event will be a qualifying event for CPD point. Or if you attend an ICTAZ training or you attend an ICTAZ activity or AGM, the hours that you spend on that particular activity all qualifies to form part of CBD points. And also one thing that we should not ignore is publications, professional publications. So if a practitioner spends some time and publishes some works, all that forms part of what will qualify to be CPD points. So there's quite a number of activities that practitioners can actually undertake, and we've outlined those activities and issues within our policy that is widely circulated on our website, and our members can access that particular policy on our website to understand the nitty-gritties of how we are going to implement the CPD points. But the actual providing of the evidence is digital. It's being done on the website, and members can log into the website and actually submit the activities that have qualified to form part of the CPD points, so that at the end of each year, the renewal process for the licensing, the practicing license, includes that evidence that somebody is continuously upgrading their knowledge and skills.
Okay.
That's how we're implementing it.
Okay. Sounds good. Mr. Kampolo, thank you so much for joining us this morning and just sharing more insights on what ICTAZ is doing, especially for people's continuous professional development. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Chimweka, and thank you, Hope.